with just a quick, brush up kind of thing. With ELISS, there is no hurry, no worry, it's just glory. All right. Well, to begin with the speech, Honorable Minister, Education Shri Vinod Tawade sir, esteemed dignitaries, officials, delegates from RMSA and British Council, and my dear colleagues. I am Mahesh, working as a secondary school teacher for Shri Krishna Vidyalaya. Today, I feel extremely delighted to voice my thoughts on behalf of all of you on this great and unforgettable day. Talking a bit about my teaching profession, it's been 3 years now that I have joined my schools, that is Shri Krishna Vidyalaya, Punjoti. For a new teacher or a newcomer like me, the journey from unfamiliar to familiar, from unknown to known, from inexperienced to experienced, is often filled with lots of anxiety. I'm sure you would agree with that. This journey becomes treasured when helping hand from colleagues, management, aided by extremely powerful support from RMSA, comes our way. With British Council's ELISS project, I can proudly say that now I have travelled from known to well-known, from a novice to a well-experienced, and the journey continues. I'm not going to stop here, and you all know that what CPD means, so it's a never-ending thing. I'm not going to stop here. I must say that ELISS has proved to be a milestone for many of us here, or for all of us here, and many teachers across this state. I think the strength of ELISS lies in its need-based analysis training module. It has catered what was the dire need of Maharashtra's English classrooms. English language teaching hadn't been so easy ever. Pair work, group work, and mingle activity have given a new kink to the coursebook activities that we have in our schools. It has in fact unlocked many modern ways of teaching English. By that I mean ELISS has made the class learner-centered in true sense. ELISS' approach can be easily understood in the words of Albert Einstein, as he says, "I never teach my pupils. I just attempt in providing the conditions in which they can learn." Oh my God, I can't wait to conduct this activity in my class. Wow, my students will love it for sure. This is the first ever training of this sort. Such and many more such compliments and comments were heard during and after the cascade level training back at districts. We can certainly see a noticeable positive change in teachers' overall approach towards teaching English. Unlike traditional approach, ELISS has changed me personally from provider to facilitator. It has also changed my learners from passive receivers to active producers. My learners too have noticed this change in me. And believe me, it gives me immense pleasure to watch my students smile because of the healthy atmosphere that I'm able to create in my class. This smile, I believe, is an indicator of any success, of the success of any training, and ELISS has been successful in doing this. I remember one of the principals of DIET from Latur had told that the training can be called successful not only when the 5 days or 6 days goes with POM show. It becomes really successful when you go back to your class and when your students notice your first few classes and say, "Sir, where were you? You look amazing. You are working amazing. So you have been to training, so please go again." So that's a success. ELISS has not only nurtured a trainer in me, but also developed a personality who can do almost anything when it comes to teaching English. ELISS has boosted tremendous confidence in me. It has made me and my 3 other friends from Usmanabad capable enough to design a training module which wasn't in our wildest dreams ever. We have designed a training module for primary teachers of ZP, enhancing their spoken English skills. With such motivational force behind, I keep doing many things. Doing online courses is one of them, and I keep sharing all these things on the social media groups. I must also highlight RMSA's and British Council's selfless efforts to encourage teachers across the state to attend international events like Teachers Educators Conference at Hyderabad. Such conferences has enriched our network. A teacher from rural area like me is now in touch with many ELT scholars across the globe. This is what I call a power of CPD, which goes on and on. RMSA is playing a role of what I would like to say in the following quote. The task of modern educators is not to cut down the jungles, but to irrigate deserts. That's what RMSA is doing. It's always on its toes to do such things. Frankly speaking, the width of my chest right now has increased 2 inches because I'm really proud standing here before you and speaking on behalf of all of you. Words would certainly fall short to thank RMSA enough for its tremendous support and efforts in establishing quality education across the state. I can't forget to thank Ranjit Deshmukh sir, Dr. Suvarna Kharat ma'am, Prachi ma'am, and other dignitaries, officials from RMSA who are always on the look for to do something more and better. Thanks a ton to British Council too, without whom we couldn't have been what we are today. So, with just a few names like to mention, teaching fraternity from British Council, Rustam Modi sir, I'm supposed he's not here, Rajeshri ma'am, John sir, and many other such intellectual personalities. So overall, thank you for bringing this change in me. Thank you all.